I'm Jeff with Precision Replacement Parts. I'm here with Greg today. We're going to address a common question we get, which involves glass setting tape. Greg, where's it used? What's it used for?
You will find this product used when you're attaching any type of a metal channel to glass. In our examples today, we'll be attaching a lower channel to a door glass and also our vent frame to a vent glass.
So how do you go about if you're not sure which thickness to use, as we have 3 thicknesses labeled out here? How do you know which thickness to use?
What you'll want to do is measure your glass channel and also the thickness of the glass. Take that difference and then divide that by half.
All right, why don't you show us how to do that, Greg?
All right, we're going to go ahead and measure what we're working with today. Our door glass is going to be approximately 1/8 of an inch thick. We're also going to measure the channel that it's going to go into, and that's going to be about 1/4 of an inch. We're going to take that, subtract, and that gives us 1/8 of an inch total. We're going to split that in half, which will be a 1/16.
Now we use a tape measure today to figure out the thicknesses. You can use a caliper, a straight edge, whatever you have to come up with the dimension that you need. Now we offer it in 3 different thicknesses: 3/32, 1/16, or 3/64 thickness. Greg, if you're in between one of those thicknesses, what should you do?
If you're in between, you always want to round up because you want the thicker material to have resistance to hold your glass into the channel.
All right, let's get this mounted. We determined that we needed a 1/16 inch thick setting tape for this application. We're going to go ahead and show you why you round up. Greg?
For illustration purposes, we've used a piece of our 3/64, which is the thinnest. We're going to set our channel onto the glass. If you use the thinner tape and you go ahead and operate your door glass, what's going to happen is it's going to pull off the glass. So we're going to go ahead, bring in our predetermined 1/16 thickness setting tape. We're going to wrap it around the edge of the glass.
So you're just putting a half on each side of the glass, right, Greg?
That is correct. And this tape is wide enough that it should cover most of the applications out there.
Now we do call this a tape, but there is no adhesive qualities to it. What it is an EPDM strip.
Take some black electrical tape just to kind of hold it in place. Now we'll take our channel, set it over the edge of the door glass. I've gone ahead and marked it where the edge has to be so it doesn't impede with the glass run in this instance. Kind of just set it over the top. Now we're going to take a rubber mallet or a plastic mallet. We don't want to use any type of a metal hammer on this instance. And we'll tap down on that channel. Now it may seesaw a little bit, but we'll just keep working it down onto the glass.
And one thing to note here is that the edge of the glass is actually on some cardboard to watch where you have to below it as well. So what's the next step, Greg?
You want to make sure that it's fully seated down onto the glass. You don't want any space in between that setting tape, the channel, or the glass.
All right, for our next example, we're going to do a vent window glass. As you can see, Greg has already applied the setting tape. Greg, what's the next step?
What we're going to do, due to the action of the installations, we're going to take a little foaming glass cleaner and apply it to the lower section of the vent glass area. We're going to take the vent frame, again setting it over the edge of the glass. We're still on our protective cardboard. If you're working on your workbench, you always want to make sure that there's a couple layers of cardboard there to protect the edge of the glass. Now, to install this vent, because of the angle, and you want to set this corner first, our swing angle is going to be in this direction, setting the frame on the glass. I set the bottom. Then I'm going to come down the leading edge. Again, I'm going to check the spacing. The next step will be to trim this excess. So now that our frame is installed onto the glass, we're going to take our X-Acto knife in this instance and cut off the excess.
Now is this process the same, Greg, for like the door glass we did or any other application?
You definitely can do this to any type of application you're using the glass setting tape on. In this vent glass instance, it is going to be exposed, so we want to get a nice clean edge along that metal. As a little side note, the reason I used black electrical tape to hold the glass setting tape is because it meshes in with the color. Again, at this time we can check our clearances. If we have to make any adjustments, we can. And there you go.
For more tech tips like this, follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel, let us know what you think.